Good morning, everybody, joining us from wherever you are. We are doing yoga on the beach on Catalina Island. If you're joining live, thank you for joining live. If you are joining later on, thank you for making this part of your day today. Gonna give me just a few moments to get all of this tech stuff set up. Once we get set up, we will get started. So, good morning, my name is Mary. I'll be guiding you in a yoga session on the beach on Catalina Island. This offering is available to everyone here on the island. It is sponsored, so it is free to the guests. And if you like my teaching style, I'm also available for private hire with yoga. I also do sound bath, do breath work. And if I'm not your cup of tea, I got someone for you. So thank you for joining this morning. All right, good morning. I'm so glad I brought the sunshades. I was like, I don't know if the sun's gonna come out, but you know what? I'm gonna get the sunshades and the sky is clear. So what a beautiful morning this is turning out to be. If that speaker is like way too much, feel free to turn it down. It's easier for me to be able to project. Cool, very cool. Well, good morning, I'm Mary. I'll be guiding you in a 1-hour yoga set this morning. The yoga I guide is nervous system based, so techniques and practices rooted in Kundalini yoga. So we use a few different elements with this practice in order to help stimulate the nervous system, to help kind of wake up any dormant energies that have been in our system. So one of the elements that we use is poses and angles, excuse me. My brain's still waking up this morning. So we want to make sure we're having a nice tall spine, so feeling those vertebrae stacking on top of each other and feeling like there is a string pulling you up, always having that nice straight spine. And specific angles that we have, I'm going to say like 60-degree angles or parallels, things like that. So what that's doing, that's helping to create the circuits in our body, that nervous system, right? To keep it flowing, to keep it moving. So another element that we use is hand mudras. Many people know about like Gyan Mudra, prayer mudra, things like that. So again, these circuits help to connect the wiring in our body. Same with eye focus. So a lot of times we have our eyes closed, rolled up, looking at our third eye. Sometimes in this practice, we're looking out into the ethers with our eyes open. Sometimes we're looking at the tip of our nose, and that's stimulating the brain, helping with those neuron pathways. We also use breathwork in this practice. Something we use often is called breath of fire, where we're using our navel, our stomach, to pump a rapid rhythmic pace, inhaling, exhaling through the nose. So it would look and sound like this. And anytime if this breath gets to be too much, you can always come into long, deep breathing, but making sure we're always breathing in and out with our bellies. We're not breathing with our chests. This is not using the capacity of our lungs. And so many times in our day-to-day, we'll start breathing here. So I really want to encourage you to take a nice, full, deep breath. Feel your belly expand. Feel that back open. Feel everything about you just expand and open, because that's life. That's prana, breath. And then the last element that we use tends to make some people a little shy, but this is where I encourage people to really embrace this part of the practice. We use our voice. We sing and we chant. And our voice is a part of us. And if we're shy about that, we're not embracing all of who we are. So on a more technical aspect, our voice The vibrations stimulate that vagus nerve. That vagus nerve runs from our brain down our spine into our organs. And that vibration, that stimulation, helps with the rest and reset of our body, the parasympathetic nervous system. So you may not know the chants, you may not know the songs, but I encourage you to hum along and do what you can with it, okay? We are in public, lots of sounds around us, but I use this in my teaching because life is noisy. Life is chaotic. But how do we find that peace and that quiet amongst the noise? Right? We're living life. We're not a monk up in the mountains. If you wanted to be, you'd be there already, right? So, to get started, I like to share a little bit of devotion using scriptures, philosophers, authors, and just how we can take their words and use it in our practice, as well as how we can take it throughout our day and maybe our week. Today is August 2nd, 2026. We have a waning gibbous moon. The moon continues its gentle descent from fullness, reminding us that wisdom is not only found in what we gain, but also in what we are willing to release. The days are still long, the light still generous, yet nature quietly teaches that every season has its rhythm. Our opening invocation. May this morning begin with a quiet mind and an open heart. May you enter this day without needing to hurry. May you notice what is worthy of your attention, release what pulls you away from peace, and trust that what truly matters will not demand your urgency. May your presence become a gift, your kindness become refuge, and your gratitude become the quiet rhythm of this day. Our sacred teaching this morning comes from the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verses 50. This is part of the Hinduism faith and lifestyle. One who is established in wisdom lets go of both good and bad outcomes and is devoted to the work itself. Therefore, devote yourself to your work. Skill in action is yoga. Reflecting on this sacred teaching, it's easy to believe that peace will come after we know the outcome, after we receive the answer, after the project succeeds, after someone appreciates what we've done. The Bhagavad Gita offers another possibility. It invites us to give our full heart to what we are doing now, rather than becoming consumed by what may happen later. This doesn't mean we stop caring about results. It means we stop allowing them to determine our peace. When we become fully present to the work itself, whether it's preparing a meal, comforting a friend, tending a garden, teaching a class, or simply listening, we discover that the act becomes meaningful in its own right. The outcome matters, but the spirit in which we live each moment matters even more. Today's invitation: give your full attention to one ordinary task today, not because of what it will produce, but because of the care you bring to it. I invite you to set your intentions for this practice, for this space. Let those intentions resonate within you. Hold on to those, come back to those throughout our practice. And we're going to prepare to tune in, start our practice. So we chant a mantra. We chant Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. We chant that 3 times to open our practice. And what it translates to is, I bow to the divine wisdom around me. I bow to the divine wisdom within. Always a student, always a teacher. Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo 3 times. Do your best if this is your first time. So let's sit up nice and tall. Let's feel those sit bones grounding into the earth, connecting with Mother Earth. Let the hips be relaxed rather than overextending that lower back, feeling those vertebrae stacking on top of each other and feeling that spine sitting up nice and tall. Bring our hands together, we'll rub them together. And we'll bring our hands into prayer, into the heart center. Let's inhale those shoulders up to the ears. And we'll exhale, push those shoulders down into the mid-back, feeling ourselves sitting up nice and tall. Let's do that one more time. Deeply inhale the shoulders up. And exhale, drop those shoulders down into the mid-back. We'll take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. And we'll inhale to begin our opening mantra. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Deeply inhale. Hold this breath. The intentions you set earlier, let them resonate within you and hold that breath. And exhale, relax the hands, relax the breath. Keep the eyes closed and feel the stillness within and around you. Let's gently flutter those eyes open and we'll come into some gentle warm-up. So let's bring those feet straight out in front of us. And we'll windshield wiper those feet back and forth, getting into the hips, gently loosening up the legs. Let's draw some nice big circles on the sky with those toes. And we'll go the opposite direction. And we'll pedal those feet. And we'll inhale, we'll bring those knees up, bring the feet to the edge of the mat. You can use your hands behind you to support yourself. We're gonna exhale, drop our knees off to one side. And we'll inhale the knees up and exhale the knees down on the opposite side. Inhale up and exhale down. If you want to go a little bit deeper, you can open up those feet a little bit more from the outside of the mat. Feel a little bit deeper stretch in those hips, but always moving with that breath. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. If you need to breathe into one side a little bit more, feel free to take that time. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. And we'll inhale those knees up and we'll bring the feet together right out in front of us. No need to pull them in super tight yet. Just let them open up, let those hips open, bounce those knees. Feeling that spine sitting up nice and tall. And we'll grab those feet and we'll hug them in as close as it's comfortable. Gentle warm-ups, making sure we're not straining, forcing, or pulling. Keeping that spine nice and tall, always leading with the heart center first. Inhaling up and then exhaling, folding forward, pulling that heart center forward. And as far as that heart center can go, relax yourself down. Relax with gravity, let the gravity pull you, hold you. And deepen your breath here. And we'll take a nice deep inhale. And as we exhale, we'll use our hands to push ourselves back up. Let's bring our legs out in front of us, shake it out, bounce the backs of the legs on the mat. We're gonna come onto all fours. We're gonna come into cat-cow. So knees are underneath of the hips, the hands are underneath of the shoulders. As we inhale, we're gonna drop our belly, extend the pelvis, and bring the face forward on that inhale. And as we exhale, we're gonna tuck the tailbone round the spine and bring the chin to the chest. And we're gonna inhale, drop the belly and extend, look forward. Exhale, round, tucking the pelvis, chin to chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. And inhale, let's come to a neutral spine. We're gonna tuck those toes behind us. We're gonna prepare to come up into down dog. So we wanna be on those toes behind us. We're gonna inhale, bring those hips up to the sky first on those tippy toes. And then when you exhale, we'll push those heels down. And find your breath here. You're welcome to walk the dogs. You can pedal the feet. If you want to get into the hips a little bit more, get into the sides. Just take a few breaths to talk to your body. See what it needs. See what it's asking you. Maybe get into the shoulders a little bit. Maybe let the head shake out a little bit. Always connecting with that breath. Always keeping that breath deep. And we'll take a nice deep inhale together. And we'll walk those feet up to meet the hands. And we'll exhale, relax the head, relax the shoulder, let gravity hold you. We'll take a nice deep inhale together. We're going to tuck the pelvis, and vertebrae by vertebrae, we're going to roll up on that inhale, coming all the way up, inhaling, stretching up, reaching up. And exhale, hands into prayer, into the heart center. And if you're not at the top of your mat, come up to the, not tippy top, but just kind of more at the top. We're going to come into 3 sun salutations. Having the hands in prayer, feeling the feet grounding into the earth. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, fold forward, bring the hands down as far as they can go to the mat, to the shins. And as we inhale, we're going to extend the face, look forward, hands on the shins as we extend that back. And exhale, bring the hands down to the mat, step back with one foot, step back with the other, bring the knees down to the mat on that exhale, belly all the way down on that exhale. And we'll inhale, bring the face forward in a baby cobra. Exhale, bring the face down, tucking the toes. We're going to push ourselves up, bring the hips up on that inhale into down dog. And exhale, push those heels down. Find your breath here. Take a few moments. You're welcome to move around again, but connect with your breath. And we'll take a deep inhale together. We'll walk those feet up to meet the hands. And exhale, relax the head down, the shoulders. And on our next inhale, tucking the pelvis and vertebrae by vertebrae, coming all the way up, rolling up on that inhale, stretching up. Exhale, hands into prayer, into heart center. We'll do that 2 more times. Deeply inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, hands down as it's comfortable. And inhale, look the face forward, extend the back. Exhale, hands down to the mat, step back with one foot, step back with the other. Exhale with the knees down, belly down on that exhale, all the way down, gentle warm-ups. And inhale, bring the face up, looking in baby cobra. Exhale, the face down, tucking the toes, bringing the hips up first as we inhale into down dog. And we exhale, push those heels down to the mat, connect with your breath. Maybe your body's asking for stillness and breath this time. And let's deeply inhale together. We'll walk those feet up to meet the hands. And exhale, let gravity pull your head and your shoulders down. And we'll inhale, tuck the pelvis, stack the vertebrae one by one, coming all the way up, rolling up, inhaling all. Deeply inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, hands down to the mat. Inhale, extend the back, look forward. Exhale, hands onto the mat. Step back with one foot, step back with the other. You're welcome to float all the way down. You can come down onto the knees, come all the way down to your belly. Inhale, bring the face up, looking forward. Exhale, bring the face down, and tuck the toes, and we're gonna inhale. We're gonna push those hips up to the sky on that inhale. And exhale, push those heels down into the mat. Connect with your breath. And we'll take a nice deep inhale. We'll walk those feet up to meet the hands. And exhale, let gravity hold your head and your shoulders. Inhaling, tucking the pelvis, stacking the vertebrae one by one, coming all the way up. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhale, hands into prayer, into the heart center. And take a moment here to thank yourself for showing up today. Giving yourself this time, this space for you. We'll gently relax the hands, flutter the eyes open, and we'll come sitting down for our set. Our first pose, sitting in easy pose, so feeling those sit bones grounding into the earth. You can pull that tissue out from underneath if you need to. Feeling that spine up nice and tall, the vertebrae stacking one by one, pulling yourselves up. In this first pose, we're going to be doing that breath of fire. Okay? So we're going to be pumping with the navel. I want you to focus on your exhale. Don't focus on the inhale. When you focus on the exhale, your body will naturally inhale. So don't worry about that. If you focus on the exhale, and if this is your first time doing breath of fire, be gentle with yourself. This is a difficult breath work, but it's really powerful, it's really beautiful, it's wonderful, and if you're ever feeling sleepy, do 3 minutes of this, and it's gonna be like you had a cup of coffee. So we're doing that breath of fire, and our arms they're gonna be straight out, not to the side, not all the way up, kind of in the middle here, about a 60-degree angle from our head to our arms. Our fingers are going to be rolled at the tops of the palms. The thumbs are gonna plug into the sky. Have our chest nice and open, our face looking up. This is a difficult pose, but I'm gonna encourage you to stick with that breath. We're gonna be here for 1 minute. We're gonna inhale and begin. Eyes are closed. Inhale and begin. Feel free to play with the rhythm of that breath of fire, pumping that navel. You can go as fast or as slow as you'd like. The faster you go, the more invigorating this breath is. The slower you go, the deeper the healing is. Keeping with that breath, keeping the face up, keeping the arms up. You can do it. You're almost there. Keep with that breath. Know you can do it. Yes, there is discomfort here, but you can do it. Keep with that breath. Inhale. Bring the arms up overhead. Touch the thumbs together. Hold that breath in. Shoot the fingers up. Hold that breath. Exhale. Hold the pose. Hold the breath out for just a moment. Inhale. Hold the breath and Stretch those arms up. Exhale, sweep those arms along your side. Relax the breath, relax the arms. Whew, yeah. That pose is called ego eradicator. So they say it pushes your limits as you just experienced. But stick with the breath, because that breath holds you. That breath gets you there, as uncomfortable as it may be. Prana, life force, breath. Next, we're going to take our hands down onto our ankle out in front of us. Our hand is going to be anchored here. Our elbows are going to be the hinge. We're going to inhale that chest forward, exhale the chest back. Inhale the chest forward, exhale the chest back. We want to keep the chin parallel to the ground. Unlike in cat-cow, when we were really opening and moving our spine, this is focusing on our heart center. Our giving heart and our receiving heart. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Find your rhythm, find your pace. Eyes are closed. Inhaling, exhaling through the nose. And inhale the breath, hold the pose. Exhale, relax the breath, relax the pose. From here, we're going to bring our hands onto our shoulders. Our thumbs are going to be behind us. We want to keep our arms parallel to the ground. We want to make sure that they don't sink down. We also want to make sure that our chest is nice and open. We want to keep our face aligned with our body here. We're going to be doing spinal twists. So we don't want to use our head to move us. Just really think about your head and your body being a tree trunk, and your arms are the leaves swinging back and forth. We're going to inhale to the left, exhale to the right. Inhale left, exhale right. Find your rhythm, find your pace. You might feel some pops and cracks. That's good. We're opening up the spine. We do a lot of spine work in this practice. It's where our nerves run along our body. Keeping that spine nice and open, keeping that spinal fluid and flexible. Helping with that nervous system, helping with the electricity of our body. If you feel comfortable, eyes are closed, focusing within. And inhale to center, hold the breath, hold the pose. Exhale, relax the arms, relax the breath. Let's bring our feet out in front of us. Let's shake it out. Just give those legs some love. Maybe the feet started to fall asleep. Wake them up. And from here, we're going to do a forward fold. So we want to keep the toes pointing up to the sky. We want to keep the knees straight. We don't want our knees to bend as we fold forward. If you're folding forward and the knees come up, don't go down so far, because we really want to focus on stretching the entire backside of the body. So we're going to prepare to come into the pose, feeling those sit bones grounding into the earth. We're going to inhale those arms up, reach them up on that inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to fold at the hips, leading with that heart center as we bring the arms down as far as they can go, wherever it's comfortable. And those hands are going to anchor wherever they are, whether it's your knees, your shins, your ankles. If you can reach your toe, take those peace signs and wrap them around the big toe. Don't strain, don't force to grab your toes. The hands are going to be anchored. The elbows are going to be the hinge. We're going to inhale, push ourselves up, and exhale, pull ourselves down. When I say pull, we're not forcing it down. We're just having this really nice, beautiful, fluid movement with our breath. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhale up, exhale down. We're only moving with the hinge of our elbows and our hips, not moving the head along with it. We're going to be here for 1 minute. Find your rhythm, find your pace. Inhale and begin. You're doing great. Keep it up. Keep with that breath. Keep with that movement. And inhale up. Hold the breath. Hold the pose. Exhale. Use your hands to walk yourself up. Shake it out if you need to. This next pose is not very comfortable. I'm sorry. But I'm going to encourage you to find the comfort in the discomfort, similar to what we were doing in that first pose. If you have tender knees, I'll show some modifications with that, but I'm going to show the full pose first. We're going to take our we're going to have our left leg straight out in front of us. We're going to bring our right foot and we're going to bring it up underneath of us. So we're going to be sitting on that heel. That heel is going to be in between our sit bones. We are going to feel our heel up in our center. It's uncomfortable, I understand. Our leg is going to be straight out in front of us and we're going to fold forward in this. Looks like we're good with the knees. People at home, if you've got tender knees, just come off of that foot a little bit. We really just want to focus on having that leg straight out in front of us. If you have tender knees, just bring it off to the side. If you can come into the full pose, feeling that heel in between the sit bones in our center. This is holding our Muladhara, our root chakra. This is help plugging that energy, so we're stimulating all this energy inside of our body, inside of our core. We're going to be folding forward, doing that breath of fire. So let's prepare to come to the pose. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward at the hips, bringing the hands wherever they anchor, wherever they land, let them be there. Relaxing the head down, relaxing the shoulders down. We're here with that breath of fire, pumping that navel, stimulating the organs. Let's inhale and begin. Try to get as comfortable as you can in this pose. Comfortable with the foot, comfortable with the bend, comfortable with the shoulders and the head relaxing. This pose is helping to stimulate the organs. We're compressing our organs with the fold. We're stimulating the organs with that breath of fire, that pumping of the navel. And with that rapid breath, we're oxygenating the blood and the blood going to the organs. This is a really powerful pose. Deeply inhale. And exhale, use your hands to walk yourself up. Let's get off of that foot. Oh, goodness. Oh, let's give it some love. Massage that knee, massage that leg. Wake that foot up. And what's yoga if we don't balance it? So, other side. So we're gonna bring our left foot up underneath of us, and our right leg is gonna be straight out in front of us, feeling that heel bone in between our sit bones. Preparing to come into the pose. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward wherever those hands land. Let them anchor. Relax the head, relax the shoulders. And inhale, begin with breath of fire. And deeply inhale. Exhale, use the hands to walk yourself up. Let's come off of that foot. Oh, shake it out. Oh, wake it up. Give it some love. And we're gonna keep our legs straight out in front of us, but we're gonna open up our feet just a little bit. Feeling those sit bones grounding into the earth, still pulling that tissue out from underneath you. Again, we want to keep our legs straight here. We're going to prepare to come into the pose. So we're going to inhale, reach the arms up, lengthening that spine. And as we exhale, we're going to fold forward, always going with that heart center. We're going to take our hands, we're going to anchor them wherever they land on the feet, on the shins, on the ankles. You can reach those toes, wrap those peace signs around the big toe. Push the thumb onto the toenail. That's going to stimulate your sciatic nerve. And as we're here, let me go this way. As we're here, we're going to inhale ourselves up to center, and we're going to pull ourselves down on the exhale to the left. When I say pull, we're not forcing. We're just using our arms to move us rather than our body, rather than our head. Inhaling up to center, exhaling down to the right. Inhale up to center, exhale down to the left. Inhale up, exhale down. Find your rhythm, find your pace, be gentle with that lower back, be gentle with those hamstrings. It's all connected. Keeping those legs straight. And inhale up to center, hold the breath. And we're gonna exhale, come down to center. And we're gonna inhale back up to center, exhale back down to center. We're gonna keep this movement in the center, uphill, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, for just a few more seconds, okay? And inhale up. Exhale, use your hands to walk yourself up. Shake it out if you need to. How are we feeling so far? Yeah, feeling good? Smiles, I like that. That's good. Let's come into a brief child's pose. Let's just relax that lower back. So come sitting onto those heels, open up the hips just a little bit. Using our hands, we're gonna walk our hands out in front of us. Place the forehead down onto the mat. And relax the shoulders, relax the lower back. And from here, we'll take a deep inhale. We're just gonna slide onto our bellies. We're gonna have our feet together behind us on the ground. We're gonna come into a baby cobra. So our hands are underneath of our shoulders, and we're gonna have our face looking forward. So we're going to, what's the word? I'm drawing a blank. We're gonna extend the spine. We're gonna bring our face forward. So we wanna flex. We wanna flex the spine. We don't necessarily want to put a bunch of pressure onto the hands, because when we do that, we tend to crunch our shoulders up to our ears. We want to keep our shoulders down, away from our ears, our chest nice and open. So we don't want to put a whole lot of pressure onto the hands. We want to flex the spine. The feet are together behind us. The face is forward. The eyes are closed. We're here with that breath of fire. We're here for 1 minute. Let's inhale and begin. Keeping that face forward, keeping with that breath, keeping that chest open. And inhale the breath. Exhale, relax the head down, relax the breath. Bring the forehead to the mat, bring the arms along your side. Relax the pose, let the feet splay open. And let's take a nice deep inhale. We'll bring the hands underneath of our shoulders as we gently push ourselves up, nice and gentle. Welcome to stretch out that last pose if you need to. And when you're ready, meet me up in easy pose, feeling those sit bones grounding again. We're gonna have our hands on our knees, and we're gonna be here with shoulder shrugs. So inhaling the shoulders up, exhale the shoulders down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale through the nose, find your rhythm, find your pace. And inhale those shoulders up, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale, drop those shoulders down, relax the breath. You beat me into the next pose. We're gonna do some neck rolls. So we're gonna inhale, we're gonna exhale, we're gonna drop our left ear to our left shoulder and bring our chin to our chest on that exhale, rolling our head over, doing some neck rolls, inhaling the face up to the sky. As we roll to the other side, exhale the face down. Keep the neck rolling, keep the breath flowing. Being really gentle here. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Keep that spine sitting up nice and tall. And we'll inhale and go the opposite direction. Exhale the face down. Inhale the face looking up to the sky in the opposite direction. And inhale, bring this head to center. And exhale, relax the breath. Be still for a moment. And from here, we're going to come into a meditation. We're going to do a heart opening meditation. The mudra, we're going to have a lotus mudra. So what that is, taking our pinkies and lining them up, feeling the palms of our hands lining up all the way around, bringing the thumbs together all the way around. So it's almost like it's prayer, but instead of the 3 fingers in the middle touching, we open them like a beautiful lotus flower. So keeping the base of the palm touching, the pinkies touching, and the thumb touching. Right here at our heart center. So we really want to make sure we're sitting up nice and tall. Opening those fingers up. We're going to be exhaling here as we make sure we put pressure on those points. Okay? We're going to inhale. We're going to push those hands out away from us. So we do want to keep the palms facing up. You're going to feel a really nice stretch all from that middle finger all the way along, all the way into that heart. It's a really beautiful heart opening meditation. Okay? Inhaling it open and exhaling it together. Inhaling it open, exhale together. I want you to find your breath with this. We're going to do a meditation together, but I want it to be on your own too, because your heart is your heart. Your heart is your energy. And what we're doing, we're pushing our heart energy out and we're bringing it back to us. And we're pushing it out, impacting those around us. And exhale, bringing it back to ourselves. So we're going to be here for just a few minutes, okay? Find your rhythm, find your pace, find your breath. You can go faster, you can go slower. Let this be yours. We're going to take one more round and meet me back with the hands in the heart center as we deeply inhale here. Exhale, holding the hands. Take another nice deep inhale. Suspend it up at the top and hold on to all of that beautiful energy you've cultivated in your heart. And exhale, relax the hands, relax the breath. Feel that opening within you, that openness around you. And when you're ready, come lying down into deep rest, into Shavasana. So bringing the feet out in front of you, come lying down onto your back, letting the palms face up to the sky, letting the feet splay open, completely relax, completely rest here. This is a time for deep rest. Allowing all that energy that we sparked, we cultivated, we stimulated. This is a time to let it settle. And take a nice deep inhale into the body. Start to wiggle those fingers, wiggle those toes. Take another nice deep inhale. Rotate the wrists, rotate the ankles. Take another nice deep inhale. Lift those arms up overhead. Interlace those fingers and push those palms away from you. Stretching the body, opening the body, coming back into the body. Nice and slow, nice and gentle. No need to rush. We'll inhale, bring that right knee up into the chest. And as we exhale, we're going to drop it off to the opposite side of the body in a gentle spinal twist. We'll inhale, bring that right knee back up to center, and we'll switch the legs. Hug that left knee into the chest. And exhale, drop it off to the opposite side. Nice gentle twist. And inhale that left knee back up to center and hug both of those knees in. Rock from side to side. And we'll bring the palms together, the bottoms of the feet together. We'll rub them together, closing off those circuits, keeping all of that beautiful energy inside of us. Hug those knees in one more time and rock back and forth on that spine. And when you're ready, come on up to sitting, and we are going to close out our practice for this morning. In this practice, we sing a song. We sing it 3 times through. The first time we sing it for ourselves, always filling up our cup first. Second time we sing it for someone who needs a little extra love and support in their life. And the third time we sing it for the world, because we need a lot more love and light in the world. Our song we sing, may the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. If you're new to the song, you can hum along, you can vibrate with me. Feel free to sing as much or as little as you'd like. We'll bring our hands together, we'll rub them together. Bring our hands together into prayer, into the heart center. We'll inhale those shoulders up to the ears. And exhale, drop those shoulders down into the mid-back. Take a nice deep inhale together. And exhale. And we'll inhale to begin. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. We'll close by chanting one long Sat Nam together. Inhale and begin. Sat Nam. May this day remind you that a meaningful life is not measured only by accomplishments, but by the love, care and the presence you bring to each moment. Across the world's sacred traditions, there is a quiet understanding that devotion is found in the ordinary. A meal prepared with love, a conversation offered with full attention, a task completed with integrity. These simple acts become sacred when they are done wholeheartedly. As the moon slowly releases its light, may you also release the need for constant achievement. Trust that a life lived with sincerity leaves a deeper imprint than a life lived in pursuit of recognition. May you move gently through this day, knowing that the way you walk, your path is just as important as where it leads. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me this morning. I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful rest of your day. Sat Nam. I love you all. Go love the world. Thank you. If you are here until Tuesday, I do sound bath for an hour from 9 to 10. Have the big crystal singing bowls laid out. Beautiful little 1 hour session. You're welcome to be here for a minute. You're welcome to be here for an hour. If that doesn't work, I'm available for private hire. And before you go, I like taking selfies. If that's okay, if you want to take a selfie with me, come on up. Yeah, awesome. Thank you, everyone from home. See you Tuesday for sound bath.